Hello adventurous nerds. We are about 1.5 miles from our wild camping spot and just keeping our fingers crossed that nobody else has got it. Although we're getting there really early, so which wasn't really the plan. We thought we'd stop loads, but we just didn't because a lot of the hike was on a road, so you couldn't really stop anyway. And we've only now just got to a gravel, to a footpath with only 1.5 miles to go. So we're going to be sat there waiting really until it's late enough that we can just put our tent up. The car park in the village was quite full, just hoping that everyone's sort of coming down now and not going up like we are. We ended up coming a day early. We were supposed to go tomorrow, but we checked the weather forecast and it's just going to rain, which don't mind a bit of rain, but it's also combined with gale force winds. We've had the hottest week ever, record-breaking temperatures, and on the day I want a wild camp, there's a gale force wind and rain. We've just done it a day earlier, but luckily our bags were already packed. I mean, what is the actual, what's considered a good time to put your tent up? I know everyone's saying an hour before sunset, but that's like 10 o'clock. That's way past my bedtime. We made it! It was a long, hard climb, but we did it. Alex probably hates me right now for dragging him up here.
I don't.
Hello everybody. I would have loved to have shown the setup, but by amazing British standards, it absolutely pissed it down the minute we got to our pitch spot, which is a glorious pitch spot. I will try and show you in a second. And it's still raining, so we're gonna have to cook with my arm out of the tent. And the dogs are very tired, bless them. There's a tired Kody, and there's a tired Waffle. Are you ready? It's raining, but there is a view. It's a lovely view. It's so quiet. I love it. It's so quiet. I don't even want to talk loud. I just want to whisper. I'm just on my travels because I need to go and find some water. I mean, there's a load there, but I need to find some running water so that I can fill up my soya bladder so that I can filter and boil some water. All right, got my water. Now to head back up to camp to boil it. So for dinner, we're trying the real Termat meals again. Although I didn't like the reindeer, I did really like flavours. So I'm trying Thai red curry. Alex had the Taco Bell, Taco Bowl, and said it was amazing. So I am so excited to try this. So little tip if it's cold, or if you feel the cold like me, even in the middle of summer. Once you've got it in your bag and you're cooking, and you have an instant hot water bottle. Okay, taste test. I'm actually starving because I was so nervous this morning. So for breakfast, I just had a trail bar. And then for lunch, Alex and I had more of those Dolmio feisty, saucy, very saucy, whatever they were, but they were pretty good. But they were only like 200 calories, and with all the walking we did, because it was like 6 miles to get here. So we didn't stop for snacks or anything. We were like on a mission to get here because we were so worried that someone else was going to be here. And then we saw this woman behind us in the distance and she was booking it. And I was like, shit, Alex, come on, we got to hurry up because otherwise we're going to get there and someone else is going to, steal our camp spot. But she was a fell runner, crazy. And she booked it past us. And she was like, oh, are you heading up to blah, blah, blah? And I was like, yes, we are. And then she came running back down and she told us, it's free, it's all yours. And we were like, which was really nice of her because then we could slow down a little bit. Anyway, slight diversion. Right, let's try this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a bloody winner. Oh, this is so good. I'm not even hyping it up because I'm very particular about food. But it's got a nice consistency. It's chunky. It's not got any like hard bits in it. It's full of flavour. I would actually order this in a restaurant. I really like this. This is our anniversary meal. I mean, it's not our anniversary, it's not till tomorrow, but yeah, this will do. Not intimidating at all. The sheep are all watching me have a wild wee.
As the mist was still clinging to the fells, making it feel like the whole place was half asleep, I got started on the morning coffee. We're not big breakfast eaters, so it was just a brew and a couple of cereal bars before we packed up and continued our hike. First climb of the day, straight up from the tarn, 8 miles still ahead of us back to base camp.
It's our wedding anniversary today, 20 years. And we're doing this. Up there. Could be worse ways to spend a 20th anniversary. Maybe in a lush hotel, eating everything that you can, an all-you-can-eat buffet. Actually, I wouldn't like that anyway. Sounds a bit boring. Lunch with a view this afternoon. I'm shitting myself just a little bit because this is really, really steep. Look at this. We just climbed from right up there. It's not fun. It's really, really steep. Definitely can't do that without poles. There's lots of scrambling. And we still have a bit left to do. That's where we came from, that top. See all that slate there? Yeah, that's what we came down. I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed I didn't die. Oh, it rhymed. I'm a poet. I'm gonna look back on this hike and say I absolutely loved it. Right now, I'm not in that place. I'm hating it right now. I just want to go home. Well, back to the buzz and eat loads of food and have a hot shower. And get out my wet, soaking wet feet. You know, I can't get out of soaking wet feet, can I? So, soaking wet boots and socks. We've eaten all our food. And I packed extra, so yeah, it's definitely been tough.